Hello everybody, Big Beardy back again with another week in the live off, and what a week we have had. It's been crazy with the weather. I'm going to say that straight off the bat. It's been baking in the day, like I'm going to have to put shorts on, and in the afternoon it's been like -2. It's been a bit weird, but you know, that's how these things go when you live on the road, as it was. So a bit of a shorter week, but you will see. It was a very good week. I had a lot of fun, and we did all right. We did all right financially, so I am not complaining. Before I start though, just a massive shout out to Chris from Speedy Freight. They sent me a message on Friday. I did a job from. If you watch the video, it's the one I did first thing in the morning, and yeah, they figured out who I was. Don't know how they did it, but they sent me a message just saying, "Are you Big Beardy?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am." So big shout out to Chris and the whole Speedy Freight crew. Great to hear from you, and hopefully I'll be doing some work for you again very shortly. Before we start the video though, I just want to say, if you do enjoy these weeks in the life of, whatever, however you say it, and my other videos, please like, comment, and subscribe, and go check out my Discord and my Patreon. Just thought I'd throw that out there before we get going, but here we go. Check out my week in the life. Hello everybody, it's Wednesday, and I know what you're thinking. Beardy, the week starts on a Monday, you nut. Well, it does, but this week my week starts on a Wednesday. I know I did say I was going to do these sort of week in life of as me in a week life of everything I do, but I've sort of forgot at the beginning of the week, and it's just going to be a working week. So Monday I didn't work because regular viewers will know I'm trying to. I have just noticed I've got a big crack in my windscreen. Oh my god! Where did that? That wasn't there 5 minutes ago. I swear. Oh, that's fucking annoying, isn't it? Oh, I'm gonna have to get that fixed. Shit. It's good size as well. Anyway, so yeah, so Monday, regular viewers know I wasn't going to work. I wasn't going to work Friday, but it changed to Monday because I had that weekend job. Because I'm trying to do other things and build this business and trying to spend a little bit less time on the road, but I'm still spending a lot of time on the road. Then yesterday, Tuesday, was my daughter's sweet 16th, so I sort of had to take the day off because she wanted me home. I couldn't guarantee I was going to be home, and I want to do something special for her because her both her birthdays have been in lockdown, her 15th and this 16th. Well, we've just come out, well, we're still in lockdown technically, aren't we? So I wanted to do something nice for her. We had a Wagamama's, we had a few drinks, she got some nice presents, fantastic. And today, working. So, picked up a job at 7 o'clock from Norwich. 9 o'clock, I was in Huntington, which is about 75 miles away. 75 quid. It's now, what, 9:45. Took a little bit of time to unload. Only a couple hour job, so I'm 70 quid in the wallet already. Looking for another job and bidding on stuff. But, because I didn't have any fuel in the van, I've stuck 95 quid in the van already to fill me right up to the brim. So I'm already 25 quid in the hole. But, you know, I've got a full tank, paid for most of the fuel for the next couple of days. Let's just make some money. So that is the plan. And it's getting hot. It's like 10 degrees now. And it's getting hotter and hotter by the minute. The sun is shining. It is a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. It was frosty this morning, but might be more cracked than bloody wind mirror. I don't know how I've done that. I haven't pinged it or anything. Oh, that's windscreen, not wind mirror. Windscreen. Oh, that's something I'm going to have to get fixed. Anyway, I'm going to start bidding on some work. Let's see what I can get. Oh, we're going to smash this week. We're going to smash it. So, guys, it's about 2:20 on Wednesday. And I am in London. I'm near Fulham. I'm in the Fulham area. Dropped off, picked up from about 10 minutes away. Oh no, I didn't get that job. Which one was it? It was about half an hour away. Sorry, I've been on like 5 or 6 jobs in Huntingdon, and I sort of on one, then didn't. It was only 10 minutes away, and then the other one was about half an hour away. Anyway, so I'm confused myself. It's been a long day already, and it's only 2:30, 2:15, somewhere around. And got a job going to London, 60 miles, small van job. It was literally just one box, 55 quid. So yeah, that wasn't bad. I'm just under £1 a mile for the day, sort of. You know, I'm on 125, which isn't massive money. Am I on 125? Yeah, it must be 125. See, I'm not with it at all, which isn't massive money, but I'm on sort of £1 a day for small van jobs, so I'll take it. There's quite a lot pinging. I'm bidding, but as usual, I do awful out of London. I in the day anyway. If it gets late, I tend to do better, but I just don't seem to get anything out of London. So it's one of those, I'm going to have to lower my prices. Because if you have a look on, especially on the CX, if you have the app, if you go to who's nearby, you put it on, it's just a sea of couriers, you know, various sizes, obviously. But, so the plan is to just keep bidding, see what I get. I'm not going to move, I'm like on a busy road. I'm not meant to be parking here for long, but I see a traffic warning, I'll get out of here, but I'm going to stay in the van and just keep bidding. If I don't get anything within the next hour, I might start making my way towards Slough just slowly, because it's not many miles, it just takes you a long time. I know works, it tends to come out of that area in the evenings, or I could go the other way, but I don't really want to go through more of London. Anyway, so been non-stop today, but yeah, not on a huge amount of money despite the early start. You know, I finished at 9. I've driven here for 55 quid. It's now 2:10, so that's like 5 hours. I'm on like a tenner an hour when you think of it that way, and it's all because I've been waiting here for an hour nearly trying to get work. That's not great. That's not great. But at the moment, I'm all right. Let's just see what I get something home, or at least get a beast going somewhere and make some money. But that's the plan. So let's see what happens. I'm on my way home. So it's about 7:30 now, maybe 7:45, and I'm on my way back to Norfolk. I'm just on a lay-by, just had to have a little piddle, as you do. And yeah, I got a little job out of London going towards Milton Keynes. And now I've sort of got a steam on because I've got a job for 3 o'clock in the morning. Regular mine, they phoned me up and they said, we've got 2 jobs. Which one do you want? We've got one going from a regular place I pick up from, going to Perth, so Edinburgh then Perth. I don't know what's going on with this job's going to London, not London, Scotland. I'm tired. Okay, leave me be. Or we've got one going to Cornwall, but so I think the one going to Scotland, it was like an extra 30 miles, but it's got to be picked up at 1 a.m. and I said I'm not going to be home till 9 o'clock, so the 1 a.m. one was sort of, I just couldn't do it. I'm just not going to get enough sleep, and it would be dangerous for me to go and do that job. So I got a job going, the one going to Cornwall, which didn't need picking up till, said between 3 and 4. I know for a fact they're on their break at 3 o'clock. I'll get there for 3:30. Loaded for 4 and hopefully down. And that job should take me up to about 1 o'clock tomorrow. But it's like £430. I think I'm getting £1 9p a mile or something like that. I'll be getting, might be a little bit less, £1 8p a mile. I'll take it, whatever it is. Nice and easy. I've done this, done a lot of work out of this company before, so that's good. Because I'm on, it'll put me on about £600 for the week, for 2 days, which today was a bit crap, and I didn't make so much money. I'm doing a few dead miles to get me home, but not horrendous. But this will, yeah, I'll be on. This morning, I thought I've got 3 days work. I want to make £600 before expenditure, and then it's not a great week, but it's only 3 days, and I've made a bit of money. I'm going to be on £600 by sort of midday tomorrow, so halfway through. I can't complain about that. So, because I'm picking up at 3 in the morning. Well, let's say by the time I'm loaded 4 o'clock. And be finishing about 1. It gives me the rest of the day. I'm not going to try and get home tomorrow. There's no point. I just won't. So I can sort of just go anywhere. Try and make as much money as I can. See how much I can make in 3 days. Especially with this day being a bit shit. Haven't hit my minimum today. So, but that's the plan. So I'm going to get myself home. I'll be home about 9 o'clock. straight to bed, get sort of 5.5, 6 hours sleep, and get going tomorrow morning. I know I'll be a little bit sleep deprived, but when you have one of these very early pickups, and I'll show you, you have to have a lot of breaks and you have to look after yourself. But, so that's the plan. So I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Right, guys. So it's the wee hours of the morning. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I've just loaded up. I'm on my way to Cornwall. This is the glamorous side of the job. Most people don't see, and I apologise for the lighting, but it's obviously night time and all that other crap. But yeah, I was up at just before 3. I got home about 9:30 last night. By the time I got home and got into bed, it was about 9:30. And you know what it's like when you got to be up really early and you try and get to sleep and you just can't. I had one of them. So I've had about 4.5 hours sleep. So I'm a bit tired. But yeah, up at 3, got here for 3:20. Loaded. It's now 2 minutes past 4. It's -2 in the morning. -2 degrees. My fingers are killing because I'm loading loads of like quite hard, but loads of objects. And you know when you like something twats you on the finger when your fingers are freezing. Oh, it's all like that. Fucking painful that is. So yeah, I've got 6-hour drive to my first drop. Yay! And then I've got 3 drops in total. So a nice day, and I'll end up right in the toe of Cornwall. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get a coffee as soon as possible because I need one. Yeah, it's gonna be a good start today. So the first drop, like I said, it's about 10ish. I'll be doing the first drop 10:30 because I'm gonna need some breaks, and then I should be finished by about 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock probably, actually, if I'm being honest with myself. Let's go get it done. Oh, hello people. Oh, I'm tired. I'm very tired. But I'm good. I feel good. I'm not as tired as I thought it was going to be, though. I thought it was going to be absolutely shattered today. But I'm not too bad. So I've just finished my last drop. Had 3 drops. First one was a bit of a nightmare. Got there... what time did I get there? It was about 11 o'clock I got there. It took me half an hour to unload. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, my beard's a mess. And then it was actually an hour drive to my next drop, which I didn't think it was that far away. I thought it was only about 40 minutes, but it was actually an hour. Dropped off there. Well, I say I dropped off there. I got there, and I had one of those situations where got to the place. I've been there before, actually. No one was there. Place was empty. Sign on the door, please phone this number, we're working from home. Fair enough. Phone the number. No one picked up, and then on like the 3rd ring, someone picked up. 3rd time trying to ring them. And it was one of these where they've redirected it to a mobile number, but they've done it to the wrong mobile number. So I couldn't get a hold of the customer. So I tried everything, checked. Definitely no one there. So I did what you should do in that situation. I phoned the shipper and I said, listen, this is the situation. Told them what was going on. They said they'll get back to me. 10 minutes later, got back to me and said, leave the stuff in X location. Take pictures. Send the pictures to us. That's fine. So that's what I did. So that took about 20 minutes longer than I thought it was going to take. And then got to my last drop. Quick and easy. Done, signed, bang, gone. Finished by 4:10. And I thought it would be, job's just pinged up, but on the wrong side of the country. Great. So... done for today. My back is killing, though. My back really is hurting now. It's aching. I've been driving non-stop. So it's about 1:45 now. So I've got a decision to make. I'm near Truro. I think that's how you pronounce it. Truro. Anyway. No work comes out of this area. Nothing. Very little. But I need a break. So I'm going to have an hour's walk. Stretch myself. That'll take me to about 2:30, and then I'm going to slowly start making my way to Exeter and see if I can grab something out of Exeter either tonight, after I've had a bit of a rest, or first thing in the morning. Going anywhere really, because anywhere out of Exeter, you usually get stuff going to London from there. So, and then get home Friday and enjoy my weekend. But if I get nothing, I've still made my money for today. I've made really good money. I'm just, as long as I don't drive home empty, even if I drive home empty, which I'm not going to, by the way, I'd still be, a good chunk of profit, but my hourly rate would be shit. So I might get a job this afternoon, but I'm probably going to have to get back to Exeter or Plymouth somewhere like that. So that's the plan. So I'm going to search now to see if anyone's posted any jobs for tomorrow morning out of those areas and bid on them. Because if I win one, then I know what I'm doing. Get near the job, get a hotel or sleep in the van because it's quite warm, tramp, and we'll take it from there. So I'll let you know how I get on. Right guys, it's Friday morning now. I ended up in Exeter last night. It's 9:10 and I've already finished one job. I'm 50 quid up for the day. So I was bidding on jobs all night because I got to Exeter sort of 6 o'clock, which was great because the parking was free from 6 to 8. So I got the park for free. And I was bidding on jobs and the job popped up from Exeter going 20 miles. I thought, I don't really want it. I want someone to get me back home, but we'll see. It's an 8 o'clock start. So I threw 50 quid at it and I won it. I was surprised that I won it. So I was like, alright, well at least I got a job in the morning. So I've just finished that. Should have taken me probably for half an hour to do, but I was waiting 40 minutes to be loaded. And then I got to the other end and was like, oh, we've got to handball it. But luckily that he sent a load of lads out. There was 6 of us doing it, so it didn't take too long. But yeah, so that was my morning. I was too tired to do anything else last night, so I didn't bother trying to get another job. And now it's a case of it's like 10, 9:15-ish, maybe a little bit later. Trying to find a job home from Exeter. So we'll see what happens. So we are on our way to London town. I'm in Newton Albert, that's where I dropped off earlier. Pulled up in a supermarket like I usually do. Waited about 30 minutes, got some food in and stuff for the day. And then a job popped up. Newton Abbot, I was 2 minutes away. Going to London, I bid, it was a small van job, there's only one parcel on the back. Bid small van money, because I just want to get home today and I'm not going to try and be greedy. Paid for my fuel, so it was what, £110 for 170 mile I think it is, or 75. Around that mark, so it's around 60-65p a mile, give or take. So that's the plan. I've just picked up, nice and easy. It's about a 3.5 hour drive, and because I'm in the long wheelbase, and it is one of the advantages, is possibly be able to pick something else up on the way there, because the parcel I've got is pretty small. It's good size, but for my van it's nothing. So maybe get a second job, go cheap on that, win it. If it's going to London, every opportunity. So it's not a bad day. I'm on like 160 for the day, and by the time I get to London it'll be what, 1-2 o'clock. Hopefully get a job home from there. What time's it now? It's about 10:30, so 3 hours. Yeah, 1-2, I'd say 2 o'clock. Every opportunity to get a job home. Maybe a COVID test, which would be fantastic if I get one of those for another 100 odd quid, put me on some real good money and got me home today. But now I'm going to go and get some fuel. Also the van needs a clean. I was walking up to it and I thought, oh, she looks dirty. She's not in bad shape, don't get me wrong, but you know, it doesn't look professional when your van's dirty. And you know, the fact is I've got that little crack in the windscreen here. It's not massive, it's only a little one, but it screams sort of dodgy looking, but I haven't had a chance to fix it. I know it's not an illegal place, it's not in my eye view, it's right down at the bottom, so it's not too bad. But I need to get that changed, and that's going to cost me a big chunk of change in it. So, but yeah, she needs a clean, she needs a wash. I know she does. I haven't done it for a few weeks, and it's that time of year where we've had all that wet weather, everything's got muddy, and then you have suddenly sunshine, and everything's dusty all of a sudden, and it's got all the old dirt and the dust sticking to it. And so I'm going to spray wash her at the weekend and sweep the inside out, clean in here, and then looking at getting the windscreen replaced. It probably will have to be not next week, the week after, that I get it replaced, as long as that crack doesn't grow. Hasn't grown any since I've seen it, so because I know I should get it changed as soon as possible, but I'm thinking I've still got to make money, and it's not in a awful position, and it's relatively small. It's smaller than I perceive it to be because it's in front of me. But anyway, got to get that sorted. So yeah, that's the plan. Get to London, make some money. I really don't want to go to London, but it was what Exeter's a lot like. It's one of those places where you've got a city that's sort of on its own, surrounded by towns. A lot like Norwich, actually. You get quite a few jobs that are very short, and then you get the odd one that goes a long way away. Exeter seemed to be the same. Every time I come here, everything's sort of going to Torquay or Newton Abbot or Plymouth maybe, but that's completely in the wrong direction. And nothing, and you get the odd one that goes long distance. So I couldn't pass up the opportunity. Let's go get it done. Okay, so before you ask, yes, I am technically driving, but I'm doing 3 miles an hour right now. Oh, 5. I'm in traffic on the, I can't remember what road I'm on now. 358, I think it is, or something like that, between Exeter and Yeovil, going to London. And I thought I'd just, we're going to stop now, and we'll start again in a second. So I was on my way to this job to London, loaded, ready to rock. And then I got a phone call from a shipper friend of mine. And he messaged me, and he knew I was already in the Exeter area. He said, listen, are you still in that area? And I went, I am, but I'm on my way to London. So he said, this could work perfectly. I was like, oh, okay. He said, I've got one in, I think it's called Wellingborough or Wellington, somewhere like that. Not far, just north of Exeter. Someone will let me know. And I've got a job going to London. Small van job. It's just a parcel. Literally picking up next to the M5 motorway, somewhere like that. Literally 2-minute detour. 120 quid, it's yours if you want it. I thought, that's money for nothing. I'm already going now. I said, where's it going? He went, Chelsea. I'm already going to Chelsea. Or actually, no, sorry, I'm going to Fulham or somewhere like that. But yeah, it's basically Chelsea. Same area. Basically, the drops in between each other are half a mile. So I thought for a 10-mile detour at most, it's more than worth it. More than worth it. So I'm now on 280 for the day. By the time I've dropped off both the drops in London, it'll probably be about 3, half 3, because how long it takes to get around bloody London. They're only half a mile away from each other, but watch, it'll take me about 25 minutes. So I've made my money for the day. I've made really good money for the day. 280, I'll take that, but there's more to be made. So I thought I'd just let you know that's what's going on. So I've picked up that little parcel. I'm now on my way to London via, I'm going to be going past Stonehenge that way. It's like 15 miles less for about 5 minutes more. And dropping those dead miles is key. So that's what we're doing. Right, I'm starting to get a bit of a tromp on now. We're up to 12 miles an hour. So I'll let you know what happens when I get to the other side. Oh, London traffic is a nightmare. I did about 5 miles in an hour and a half. I dropped off my 2 drops in central London. The first one was to a house, a few good old boys doing some building work. The next one was to Fulham train station. Dropped that one off, nice and easy. Then I got back, had to park my van sort of around the corner from Fulham train station. Walked back to the van, got in the van, and literally within seconds, one of these COVID tests came up coming home from about, well, the sat-nav said 20 minutes. It took me 40 minutes to get there. So, but it was like 3 miles away. Shows how long it's taking me to get through London. It was literally 3 miles away. I thought, I'll grab that. There's no dead miles in it at all. And I will get myself home. 120 miles. I went 70 quid. I thought, I just want to win it. I'm going home anyway. It's better than I have something on the back. I know I say a lot of the time, stick to your guns, but there's sticking to your guns bidding on jobs, and there's obviously going a little bit cheaper to get you home on a Friday afternoon. So I went 70 quid, which is what? 70, it's still about 60p a mile for something that's, the size of an envelope. It's fine. So, but it is saying it's going to take me 4 hours to get home, and an hour and 15 minutes of that is just getting to Blackwall Tunnel. Is that how you say it? Yeah. Getting there from where I am, and that's about 3 miles away. London. Oh, I'm going to have to do a video on if I think this thing coming in October is a good thing or a bad thing. The ULEZ expanding, because at this rate, because of the amount of traffic there is in this area, for a courier, not for the shippers necessarily, not for the customers, but for a courier, if you're going to charge it on top, it could be a good thing. But to be discussed. Anyway, I'm going to get going because I'm not going to be home till like 9 o'clock now. But, well, I'm hoping the traffic eases off, but I'm hitting rush hour in London. I'm fucked. But here we go. Let's see what happens. So people, there we have it. It's Saturday now. I got home about 9:30 last night. Getting through London to go home was a nightmare. It should have been a 3-hour journey. It took me 5 hours. Traffic was horrendous. But I'm just here. I'm giving the van a sweep, cleaning everything out, getting ready for next week. Good week though. Good week though. If you think 3 days work, and my profit was probably about £700 for 3 days work, and that's profit after fuel and hotel and everything. I'll take that. I will work 3 days a week every week if that was the case, but it's not. We know this is probably one of those red letter weeks. But there we have it. So thank you ever so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Check out the Discord. Check out my other channel, The Big Beardy Show, and check out my Patreon. And as always, be safe out there. Have a great day.